In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect Google Calendar to Mailchimp using an automation platform like Zapier or Make. To get started, open a new Chrome browser window and search for an integration platform such as Zapier or Make. These tools act as the bridge between two different apps, allowing information from one platform to automatically trigger actions in another. If you're new to automation, don't worry. The process is much simpler than it sounds, and once it's set up, it can save you a lot of manual work. After you're inside the platform, begin by selecting Google Calendar as your starting app. This will be the source of the information in your workflow. In other words, your automation will watch your calendar for a specific activity and then use that activity to trigger something in Mailchimp. When choosing Google Calendar, make sure you're selecting it as the trigger app, since this is where the workflow begins. Next, choose the event type you want to use as your launch point. A common option is something like a new event being created. This means every time a new calendar event is added, the automation will detect it and continue to the next step. Choosing the right trigger is important because it defines exactly when the workflow should run. If your goal is to react to newly scheduled meetings, appointments, or launches, this is usually the best place to start. Once your trigger is in place, select Mailchimp as the destination app. This is where the action will happen after Google Calendar sends over the event data. Think of Mailchimp as the endpoint of the workflow, the app that receives the information and does something useful with it. From there, choose the Mailchimp action that best matches your goal. Depending on your setup, that could be creating a campaign or adding a subscriber with a tag. The key part here is mapping the calendar details into the Mailchimp fields correctly. For example, you may use event-related information from Google Calendar to determine what gets created or which tag is applied. Take a moment to review the field mapping carefully because accurate mapping is what makes the automation reliable and useful. Once everything looks correct, turn on the workflow. At that point, the integration becomes active and begins running automatically in the background. It's a good idea to test the setup if the platform allows it, just to confirm the data is flowing the way you expect. After that, your Google Calendar and Mailchimp connection should be ready to go.